From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Tyler Glasnow. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, most pitchers today are pretty tall, but this guy's definitely taller than most. He's kind of an imposing figure out there, especially when he's standing on top of the bump. It's like he's looking down on you, so hitters have to be prepared for a couple of things. Ball can get on you a lot quicker because of the extension and release point, and then also tilt through the zone. If you're going to try to hit pitches at the bottom of the zone, it's going to be difficult to get on plane. So look for something up from this guy. You might have a chance to do some damage.
And that's a fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall.
That was a thing of beauty. It may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And that's in there for strike 1. That to right. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Brantley, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Liner snagged at first, and they put the tag on him for the out. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Welcome back. And taking the ball for Detroit, Spencer Turnbull.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. The wind of the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Kicks and deals. And he lays down a bunt. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Next is the designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom. And there's a ball.
One ball, no strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Line drive to short and caught.
Batting third.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Yandy Diaz now. And there's the strike. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They say it went.
1-2.
Diaz started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. We played an inning, no score.
I remember as a child when music made me smile. Some people called it rhythm and soul. I could never get...
Back here at Tropicana Field, top of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. Glass now back to work.
Ball.
Pitch misses there, and that
1-0.
is ball 1. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that ball is gone. He circles the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Glass now, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. And now 2-0.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him, because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way the guys are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Javier Baez. He swings and fouls one off. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
Torkelson on at first, nobody out. In the air, right field, Thomas turns, moving to his left, hauls it in after a long run, and there's one down.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 13, Eric.
Now here is Eric Haas. Next pitch is popped up. Diaz moves under it, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And up next for Detroit, Ryan Kreidler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one clips the corner. So now 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Glass now, ready and deals. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. And the home team down a run. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. The right-hander back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Line drive, base hit. Arozarena flies around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lau at the plate. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Turnbull throws over. Back in there standing. Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go. throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Out there to center. That's a hit. Low. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 2-1. Can't field it cleanly.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Lane Thomas. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Lau gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. Sliced hard but foul. Kicks and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Curtis Mead in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. And that's down and away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Next offering misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's a laser base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Wander Franco. In there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. That one to first. Torkelson steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rays 2 and the Tigers 1. New inning getting started, and now the veteran third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Camargo measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Panama. Glass now back to work. The 0-1. That one is upstairs. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. Swings through that.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Brantley at the plate and takes high there. And here it comes. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Right side. Thomas under it. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The right fielder.
Bryant, 32 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Chris Bryant up now for the Tigers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And it's even up. On the ground, out to short. Throw to first is in time. Bryant out on the play. That's the third out. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Vaughn Grissom. Turnbull back to work. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one. Ground ball, Torkelson takes it himself, and a quick out, number one.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now, Yandy Diaz struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Check swing, no appeal. Out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. And there are two down.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Doubled his first time up. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Inside, just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3-1 is on the way. And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
Got him swinging. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now in Tampa Bay as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the center fielder, Riley Green. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires.
That's a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
In the dirt. Mejia up with it over to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Now it's Austin Meadows. First offering misses the mark. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Got him. Another strikeout for Glasnow.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Torkelson stands in now and watches strike one. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
The center fielder,
The wide to kick the pitch. Gets the call, and that is strike one.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And he deals. Swings through that one for strike one. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's a ball. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now up for Tampa Bay, Lane Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. Hauls it in on the warning track. Ready now for the fifth inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Diaz makes the grab, one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Eric Haas. He popped out his first time. Check swing. No appeal. Ball one.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Righty to the plate. There's the strike.
1-1.
Next offering is outside. That one close, ruled a ball. 3 balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Kreidler. Caught looking his first time up. Good eye right there. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Haas, the base runner at first with one out. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
There's Johan Camargo. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. That one ripped, but foul. Righty delivers. In the air on the infield. And that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Francisco Mejia. The wind and the pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
They say you win.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
0-2 now. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Kicks and deals. Got it by him for the K.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. Single to right in his first trip. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2. And that's in the dirt. And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Bronco in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
The pitch. And downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Tigers 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the top of the 6th. Michael Brantley stands in. Brantley, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Left-hand batter waits.
No.
There's a strike.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Chris Bryant waiting to hit for Detroit. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won a round. Just enough that time. Slow roller up the middle. Over to Diaz. And they get Brantley for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Bryant.
And next to hit for Detroit, Chris Bryant. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now the count is even. Kicks and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
At the belt and fires. And that one a little bit high.
It's a good take.
The 2-2 on the way. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. And a count 1-2. And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Another 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is down low. 3-2 now. Austin Meadows to bat next. Left-hand hitter waits. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they trail it here 2-1. Well, we go bottom 6. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Vaughn Grissom. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Green makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of it.
Oh, that got him.
Oh, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to flip him on the way in.
So, man aboard, Josh Lowe, next to hit for the Rays. Throw over to first. The Rosarena dives back. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Turnbull checks on first, and he's back in easily. Rosarena leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch out, but no action. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
And misses inside.
3 balls, no strike.
Three 0 down. And that's in for a strike. And the right-hander's 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Check on the runner. Arozarena back easily. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it's out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. And they add on. It's 4-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
The left-hander on now, Tyler Holton. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two outs, nobody on. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. In there, and it's 0-1. Holton, 27 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Oh, and 1 now. Here's a high chopper. On to first. Lowe out on the play. And that is the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Our biggest concern, other than injury, after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Torkelson in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. The 1-0. And another ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. And now 2-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
To second, that's 1. How about that double play?
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Swinging a foul straight back. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, the catcher, Eric Haas.
Man at first. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas. Ripped on the ground to second. Lowe sends it to first. And that is that. Tigers lead one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Will Vest.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And stepping in for the Rays, Lane Thomas.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Ground ball, Torkelson. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low. Tigers bullpen with some action. Mason Engler getting loose out there. That one down the line and foul ball. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's hard hit on the line. 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Curtis.
Now the third baseman, Curtis Mead. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is inside.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And here it comes. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one missed. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Now batting Wander Franco. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Mead off of first with 2 away. And 2 as he waves at that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Torkelson has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Tigers 1. So they turn things over to the righty, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Johan Camargo at the dish.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The line to kick the pitch. That misses, and it's 3-2.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
That clips a corner. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Two now. And that's downstairs and outside. Right-handed reliever. He goes down looking. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here.
The right fielder, Chris Bryant.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers.
Ball.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In for a strike, now 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Sean Armstrong will take over here, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 64, Sean Armstrong.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 strikes.
Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tigers strand a pair, and they trail it 4-1. Lorenzo Fernandez takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Fernandez.
Now it's the DH, Vaughn Grissom.
The designated hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
And a pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman,
So next to the
number 2,
plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
That one's in there, 0-1. Strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch misses way outside. And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Rosarena in the box now. No balls and a strike. Back to the mound. It hit him. In there safely. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Moved to first. The Rosarena dives back. In there for strike one. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. A Rosarena off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Rays 4 and the Tigers 1. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here is Austin Meadows. He's already homered here in this one. Here comes a pitch. Fairbanks, a 6'6" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. That's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Just missed. The 2-1. Bounce to the left side. Meade sends it to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier.
And up next for Detroit, Javier Baez. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Eric Haas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And that one is inside ball 1. And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there. Up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now